I don't have to do that. If you guys don't trust me, I have no reason to write something
What?
down. Honey, it's the truth. I don't pick and choose people who comes on here.
Was that serious?
Yeah, Queen Ash, why would you? I don't. You guys know I don't lie
Oh,
about anything.
that was funny.
I don't lie about it. Why would I write the letter down when I don't have a reason to? I I'm serious when I do this, you guys. This is my job. I don't pick and choose people who comes on here. I promise you, I don't do that. I would have done Robin a long
Yeah.
time ago if I would have picked and choose her.
You can always tell when people are new.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yes.
No, so I don't have to write. I don't have to write anything down to show. No, I don't have to do that. What I? Yes, I know, Miranda. Yes. Um,
Yeah, exactly. Tell her, Tiff.
yeah, the reading was meant for her. I feel like she has a lot of people that has to tell her stuff, but and because she supported me, she deserves this because she supported me so long, and I appreciate it. I feel like
Oh,
the thing that comes in my head for the people that actually, I know what you said, darling Miranda. I don't know what you said. Let me go back and look later.
no, I've been saving up though for get a private reading with you. I definitely
Of
still want to do
course.
that.
Of course, it's only
Definitely.
$100. So whenever you have the time and whenever you get saved up, yeah.
Yes,
All
absolutely.
right, Amanda.
That is
Amanda,
happening.
what I call you, Amanda? Okay, Robin. What is there anything anybody in particular you want me to focus on or what?
Yeah, my fiance that passed away in January 23rd.
Is he a Robert or a Rob or Robbie?
Ronald.
Ronald, because he's a RO name, right?
Hmm.
Ronald.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm so
yeah.
sorry that you lost him, darling.
Oh man, I'm telling you, like, and another reason that I haven't gotten a reading yet is because I'm so mad at him. I'm so angry at him
Stop for a
for
second.
how he passed away. And,
He's taking
like,
responsibility. Is this true?
yeah, I mean, I found him um, deceased.
I'm
It was very
sorry.
unexpected. I got up to fix the baby a bottle, and
He
I
says,
found him.
he says, babe, I'm sorry. Do you think he took something? I think he took something that causes passing. Yeah.
Yeah,
He says,
yeah.
babe. He
And I
says
didn't even know he was doing anything
they have
at all.
stop. They have a way of hiding it. This is what you have to understand. A functioning ADD ICT has a way of hiding it. You have to understand this.
But I told him so many times that he could trust me, that if there was anything he wanted to tell
He
me, for
was
him to tell
embarrassed.
me,
He was
like, no matter what
embarrassed.
it was.
He was embarrassed, darling. He was embarrassed. He was a functioning one. You have to understand,
He
functioning,
was.
functioning ADD, ICTS are different than non-functioning.
Yeah, very functioning, because I didn't have a clue. And I was with that man every single day. He pulled that off well.
Yeah, he did. Did he work? He was also a worker. Did he also work as well?
No, he got, okay, so before I met him, he was married and his wife passed away. He was like 20 years older than me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but his wife had passed away. Okay, so let me just tell you this really quick. Okay, I was with a guy for 15 years, and then he passed away. He had acute kidney failure. He passed away. It was unexpected. Didn't know he was even sick. It happened within a few days, and he was gone in the hospital. Okay, a couple months after he passed away, I met Ronald and his wife, and we didn't know each other, and his wife had just passed away 2 months before Jeremy passed away, which is the guy I was just talking about.
Okay.
And I met him through when I went to get my admissions done.
Admissions for
So
what? Admissions for what?
it happened so fast. We got to know each other.
I feel like
We
you
ended.
guys. I feel like you
I
guys
ended
have
up
like a.
getting pregnant in December of 2023, and then we were together all 2024, living together. We had the baby in August, and we had just gotten a new place together. I mean, I thought everything was perfect, blah blah blah, and he just died, like he from his own hand, like You know what you
I
said
have
he
to be
did.
honest with you.
Took something
have.
that took his life
I
and
think. Hold on a second.
didn't care at all about what could happen from doing that.
Listen, I know. You know, my husband died from the exact same way, right?
I know.
And he
I know.
did it for over 30 years. He cared, I think, but he didn't know how to stop it, darling. I feel like he cared about it. He did care. He just didn't know how to stop. Was he in his early 40s?
No, he was 55.
55. Wow.
Yeah.
My husband was 59 when he passed away. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he was so sexy though.
Nothing wrong with being sexy,
He
darling.
was.
He says, baby, he says, I want to
Ugh.
tell you, listen. He says, listen, I'm sorry. He did this for quite a long time. I hope you understand this. He did this for
Yeah.
quite a long time.
Yeah.
He was one when you met him. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, he told me when we first met that he had stopped doing that stuff, and
He
I
might have
never even
tried.
he was the same person from when I met him to when he passed away. He never acted any different. Ever. But apparently his family, who I really didn't ever see, knew he was like that and just saw it coming. Even though they thought he changed, they saw it coming. So
Yeah.
I didn't know. I had the rug pulled right from under me. And we had a baby. We had a baby.
I
He
know.
died when Ryder was 5 months old, exactly. He made it 5 months into his life. 5 months.
Listen, he has a lot of regret. He says, I regret hurting you, babe. I'm sorry. But this was a lifelong thing that he had wrong with him, darling. There's nothing you could have done about it. It was his time. His card was pulled. It was time for him to go back. That's why he died that day. And when it was just his time, you met him when his time was almost up. That's just the truth.
Yeah.
He had a heart attack.
I don't think I can ever forgive him.
Listen,
I really don't, Mikki.
Listen, you're going to forgive him. It's just going to take time. It's only been 4 or 5 months. It'll take time, trust me. In a couple of years, you'll forget. But listen, I have to ask you a question. Do you know if it could have been METH?
Honestly, we haven't got any of the test results back from when they did his autopsy.
To be honest with you, I want to tell you something else.
We don't know exactly for sure what it was, but I found he used a syringe.
I want to tell you something. He also had F in his system, darling. That's what unalived him.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Because Mikki, I found the syringe and it was still half full.
Yep. He died so fit, honey. There was F in this. My husband died the exact same way, and my daughter knows exactly what you're going through. I know exactly what you're going through. My other kids and grandkids know exactly what you're going through because her dad and my husband passed the exact same way, sweetheart.
It's hard. Awful. It's taken out so many people.
I know, but I believe he had F in his system.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling maybe that's what it was.
Because too. That's how it stopped his heart, darling, and immediately. He died within seconds, sweetheart.
I thought he died fast because when I found him, the last time I had seen him was at 9:30 p.m. when he brought the baby a bottle. Because he was supposed to get up with the baby that night. He asked me all day long because I was so tired. He's like, let me get up with the baby. Let me get up with the baby. I finally was like, okay. He brought me a bottle because he heard him on the baby monitor. That was at 9:30 p.m. The next time it was 12:30 a.m. And I got up to fix the baby a bottle. And I went in there and opened the den door. And that's when I saw his body. And I mean...
I just heard 11. I think he passed.
He had been gone for at least a couple hours, I think. Maybe like 2.5 hours.
Because he was already getting stiff, wasn't he?
Yes.
He's telling me, he says, when she found me, I was
CPR,
always getting stiff.
Like I pulled him off the couch.
Yeah.
I broke 2 of his ribs doing CPR.
I know. That's what I think happened to my husband too. I get it. Honey, this is a reflection. Yeah. This is what happened to me 18 months ago. I totally get it. I totally get it.
I'll never get over that. I think about it constantly.
So Autumn wants to pray for you after this reading as well, sweetheart.
Hey, that'd be good. That'd be nice. Because I think about it nonstop. Just that very moment when I opened that door, it's just like replays in my mind 24/7.
I know. And because I did CPR, listen, we have such a connection because I did the same thing for my husband. I did CPR on my husband. They had to
You
pull me.
did?
Yes. He was next door at the next apartment. He did something with M that was laced with F. He died quickly, and my daughter came and got me. They said something's wrong with my husband. She said, "Mom, something's wrong with Dad. You need to come over here to his house was Denny's." Um, and I did CPR on my husband, and they had to pull me off of him because I wouldn't get off.
Oh God, yeah. They when they EMS showed up, I was still doing CPR, and they was like, "Get out the way."
And
Yeah, kind of like push me out.
That's what they had to do for me too, because they had to lift me off. I wouldn't move. I was doing. I don't even remember barely doing CPR. I slapped my husband. I feel so bad.
No, you know what?
I
When
slapped my
I think
husband.
sometimes I'm like, I really wish I would have gave him a good hit because I'm so angry.
No, I slapped him to try to wake him up. I thought he was asleep. I didn't slap him because of that.
And I knew when I did CPR, I knew it was a waste of time. I knew it was pointless because as soon as I saw him, I knew it was gone.
He was like he was half white already. I think he was losing his color already too.
Yeah. Oh, he was starting to. Rigor mortis was already starting to set in.
Listen. I slapped my husband first because I thought he was sleeping. I slapped him and I slapped him so hard, and I felt so bad about that. Now he was already gone. I was like, God, his lips were blue. I was so angry. I was so mad at him, and I was crying and so sad. And I just.
Well, no, it's surreal.
I made my husband stay out of the apartment when I was doing CPR on him. I told him to get out, keep my kids out of here, because I didn't want him seeing him like that. Because I didn't want the kids' last memory.
Oh no,
to be of that.
You. I mean, I wish that wasn't. I wish I was not the one that found him. Honestly.
I know.
Just that image.
I know. It's hard, but you know what? This is what I need you to do. I need you to remember all the fun times that you had, all the good times, and not remember his sickness and not remember him passing away, because they will overflood with the bad memories. I promise you. That's what I've done. I remember everything, and so I don't remember a lot of the bad memories anymore because I've chosen to remember the good ones, you know?
I know. There's so many good ones. I kind of get stuck on the good ones too, though.
1 second, Leanne. It's 0490, sweetheart. 0490. Okay.
But I don't know anyone in my personal life that knows what I'm going through, knows how I know. Feel. That's great. I'm glad nobody.
I'm in your I'm in your life. Like, I know what you're going through. I know exactly. I've been there. I'm in your life. You're in my life. You've been in my life since the beginning. So I do know what you're talking about. I'm in your personal life, you know?
You're the only one. You're the only one.
I got you, Leanne. Thank you, darling. I got it. But you know what? It's funny because, my husband's no longer in pain, and he's no longer suffering from his addiction. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He's no longer suffering. He says, babe, I'm good. He's healthy. He's normal. My husband's normal, whatever normal means on the other side. He's normal, darling. That's what he wants you to know. He says, I'm sorry your son would grow up without a father. I am so very sorry. He said if I could change things, I would.
It's funny he said that because the other day I thought to myself, Ronald's been sober for 4.5 months now.
Yes. And that's what of course, definitely. His body was addiction, not the soul. Okay, of course, Sarah, sure. Yes, let me know. I'm glad that they called you, but let me know after this reading, darling. Let me see what else. You guys, after this reading, Autumn is going to pray for Robin. So I love her.
Thank you.
She's so cute. She's so cute.
I love that.
She's such a good girl. I love her.
I missed the one from yesterday. I wish I could have seen that one.
It was such a good. You can on my YouTube. It says Miranda Part 2.
Okay, yeah, and you know what? You did play it this morning too.
Yeah.
But I don't think you played just a little bit of it. I'd like to hear the whole thing.
It's on there. You can go watch it. It's a very good reading. Okay. Very sad reading.
I will. I'm subscribed to your YouTube. So
it's Miranda Part 2. You can see it's Miranda Part 2.
Miranda Part 2.
Because I did 2 of them yesterday, so I did Miranda Part 2. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
You guys, I have to get off at 3:30. Well, about 3:45. So just so you guys, I have 2 more hours on here for right this minute,
I'm gonna
anyways.
restart my DoorDash thing real quick. It's at 14 minutes.
Yeah,
but
go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
restart it. I'll wait for you.
over.
Go ahead and restart it. Go ahead.
Pause orders. Okay.
Yeah, because then it'll click the timer again. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to find out. I don't want it to completely cut me off.
That is such like a wear and tear on your car. You know, I did it for a while. DoorDash. See, I did DoorDash for a while too, my friend.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I got to know.
I used to think it was fun.
I got to know all about downtown Lexington, Kentucky, doing that. I knew everything's in downtown Lexington now because of that.
I'm really learning my way around like everywhere that I thought I knew.
Right. Let's see what else I'm here for you, sweetheart. I think you need to try to forgive him because you need to let that feeling go. Somehow you'll find a way. It might take a while, but you got to forgive him. I had to forgive my husband for leaving me after 34 years, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Just think if you had 34 years with him, how you would feel, you know?
You know, I thought about that too, and I was like, man, I'm glad it wasn't more, like 5 or 10 years I was with him, because it would have probably made this so much worse.
How do you think I feel? It was 34 years with my husband.
I know.
34 years.
I mean,
man.
and you're going strong.
I've always been strong. This is the thing. I've always been strong. I've always faced adversity head on.
Yeah, you handle it well. I mean, that's what it looks like from the outside. I envy that. I
cry a lot when I'm alone because I miss him. So I do a lot when nobody's around me, nobody's talking to me.
Oh, gosh, it's hard.
It's very hard, sweetheart. It's very hard.
But it's crazy because when you think about it, I have lost 2 boyfriends. One I had a baby with, both in less than 2 years.
In less than 2 years, really?
Less than 2 years, yeah. Because Jeremy died in July 2023. I met Ronald in September 2023. Yes, I got pregnant fast because I was pregnant in December 2023. We had Ryder August 2024, and he died January 23rd, 2025. So yeah, both of them in less than 2 years.
That's hard. That's very hard.
Isn't that crazy?
That's not crazy. That's legit happens. That's what happens.
Goodness.
Thank you. Crying doesn't make you any less strong. Being able to feel your emotions and express them is so important. Thank you. That is so true. I totally agree with you, darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
But you know what?
What?
Didn't I tell you I talked to him? I'm pretty sure. I know it. I believe it. I truly believe that I connected with him on the Transcend Theory app. I know I did.
Oh, you did. I'm sure that you did. Yes, I agree.
I really did. Because like the night before, because it happened early in the morning the next day, but the night before, he came to me in my dreams. And all he kept saying was, I love you, and then he was gone. But I felt him, I felt his presence and everything. Yes. And I woke right up when it was over. Yes. And I just bawled my eyes out. And then the next morning, because I always turn that app on first thing in the morning, and when I did, the first thing that came up was, I love you.
I love that.
I said, I love you too. Please watch over us. And then he said, I am.
I love that for you. That's such validation, that's amazing.
Right.
He really did care about you.
But then this guy on here, on this app, this paranormal investigator guy that I watch sometimes, I told him about it, and he said, I can personally guarantee you that was not him. That was a demon.
Oh, come on. That's not true. A demon would not say I love you. Are you kidding me?
Right.
A demon would not say I love you or I am. That's crazy. That's not true.
Oh, I don't believe that.
It was him. Sarah's a psychic medium too. She knows. Sarah's a psychic medium. She knows. Yeah, she knows too.
Yeah. And he's not. He is not a medium. He will tell you that. He's like, he just hunts goes and does all that stuff, but he's not a medium whatsoever, and he will tell you that. So he really doesn't know.
Michelle said, I just tried blowing the hair off your shoulder, thought it was the hair on my screen. I love that.
That happens to me too.
Jeremy just told me his name, so Jeremy wants to talk to you. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, I haven't even tried to reach out to Jeremy.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for.
I know. I'm so glad too.
Perfect time to give to reading.
And he can hear me, right?
100%. Are you kidding me? Of course he can. You're joking about that, right?
I mean, I feel kind of bad because I haven't done the things that I've done since Ronald died. Like,
stop.
With the EVP stuff.
It's
and
okay.
the
Stop.
Spirit apps,
Stop.
spirit boxes, whatever you want to call them. I didn't do any of that when Jeremy died. And I kind of feel guilty about that.
Listen, he says, listen, you were grieving him. You were with him. You were grieving him for 15 years. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
You were with him for 15 years and you're grieving that, and it's okay. You still haven't got over losing him. It's all right.
No.
He said,
and if he would have never died, I would have never met Ronald. I would have never been in this position right now. The only good thing that came out of that was Ryder, but life would be so different if Jeremy would have not passed away. And I know that sounds selfish, and I don't mean for it to.
No, I understand. It is selfish, but it's okay. You can be selfish. You're angry. You're upset. You can be selfish. You know that.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm talking to dead people. That's what I do. I'm a dead person. I'm a dead person. That's what I am.
That reminds me of The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
But this is real.
No, this is real. Yes, Sarah does too.
That's not. This is.
Yes.
That's the only difference, which is a big difference.
It's a big difference, 100%.
Sarah, and I feel like I was led to you too. You know that? I felt like I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Ronald or Jeremy. I kind of feel like it might have been Ronald because it happened right after he passed. But wow. I feel like I was led to you.
In January, right? Because you found me in January, right?
Yeah. It was a few days after he passed away.
I was going to ask you if it was a few days because that's what I heard.
Yeah, it was like I want to say the 26th or the 27th. That's when I first found you. And you were like the first medium I had ever discovered.
There's a reason why I picked the letter R, I think, because something told me to pick R. I don't normally do letters. Something told me to pick the letters today. Listen, I don't have to write nothing down on a sheet of paper. If y'all can't trust me, then you don't have to be here. I would never.
That was a crazy comment.
Yes.
She was new.
I don't have to prove anything to anybody because I'm far beyond that, honestly.
Exactly.
I would not pick her over anybody else because it's a free reading. Why would I pick her? Because I would pick anybody, honestly. It's just, bye, Sarah. Thanks for coming, darling. Oh, inbox me what you're going to tell me, okay?
Oh, no. She meant to say bye, Felicia.
Oh, bye, Felicia. Yes, I'm sorry. Bye, Felicia. That's so funny.
Yeah. That's true, though.
Jeremy, let me see what Jeremy. Now, did you guys have kids with Jeremy? Didn't you?
No.
No kids?
No. We tried, but we were never successful. We did get pregnant one time in 2020, but I only made it 8 weeks, and then I had a miscarriage.
That was
the only time.
That was a girl, by the way. The baby you lost was a girl. Did you feel it was a girl?
No. He already had a daughter from a previous relationship. But I think that I had a feeling it might have been a girl. Because he had already had a girl. But yeah, no, I thought I only had made boys or something. I don't know, because all my family is nothing but boys.
Jeremy says, listen to me for a second. He wants you to know that he loves you and he's sorry that he left you. He would do anything to still be here. He would do anything to still be here. He really would.
I wish he was still here too. He was my best friend.
I know. He knows that, darling. He knows that.
He would. And things would be so different if he was still here. I I hope he's just not mad at me for not doing the same things that I did for Ronald.
No. I have to ask you something. Did he do something to shorten his life, Jeremy?
Jeremy was a major drinker. Yeah,
That's what he's telling me. He's telling me he's taking responsibility for it. That's what he's telling me.
Yes, he was. He was.
And drinking.
And he was only 42 when he died.
Interesting. That's where I got the 42 from. Remember I said 42?
Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, you did.
Remember that?
Yeah, he was 42.
Remember I got 42. I thought that was for, what's his face, but it was for Jeremy because he told me 42.
You did say 42.
I did say 42,
you did.
Yes.
At the very beginning, you said that.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, he was pretty young. Out of 1 to 99, it's not a coincidence that I get the right numbers right. I don't care what y'all say.
Mikki, let me tell you, you kill it, okay? Every time. So, yeah, exactly. That's why I get so mad at these people when they try to come for you because
they're jealous. They can't.
Jealous that it reeks out of them.
It's these other psychic mediums that I don't understand. I don't understand these other psychic mediums. I'm happy for everybody on this platform. I don't have any enemies, but I'm the enemy of most of them on here, and I don't know why.
Because they are threatened by you.
I agree.
They're threatened by greatness. A lot of people are unfortunately like that. They can't handle it. They just can't handle it. They can't handle competition. They can't. And they all do, from what I've seen, they all do things the same exact way. It's almost like they copy each other.
Yeah.
But you're not like that at all. You do things your own way.
Amen, sister.
And they don't like that because that brings more people to you.
Exactly. That's what I say. That's what I say because it does, because they don't like it because they're losing people to me. I can't help it that they want somebody who knows what they're doing and is compassionate.
That's not your fault. You're not making them come to you.
I think because I'm very relatable, because I'm not afraid to show my emotions on here like everybody. I don't see any emotions on any other damn psychic mediums on here but me.
They don't. They do not at all. I mean, I can't ever say all this on when I'm writing a comment, or it's a lot to write in Messenger, and I'm not going to name any names, but I just want to let you know that that one so-called medium. Let me tell you something. Her reading is Josh. There's a John. There's a Josh. There's a Philip. There's a Mary. Oh no, the person says, I don't know any of those people. Well, write all these names down. I see a Bob. I see a Phyllis. Write that down. I see a brain aneurysm, heart attack. Write all that down. Oh, and June 8th of 2028 at 5 p.m., you'll get a phone call from someone in your past.
Shoot.
There you go. You just had a reading. I did her reading. I did her reading for you. I had to tell you about that.
Trigger man.
Because that's the truth. That is 100% the truth. That's how it goes.
I know, that's true.
Word for word.
Hold a second. Trigger man, come if you want a reading. It's $35. You can come on my TikTok so you guys can come live with me. Hold on one second. My TikTok is psychic_medium_MIKKI Mikki. So if you guys want a reading, come over to my TikTok so you guys can get a reading from me. I have 39,000 followers on my TikTok now, okay? Just so you guys know. I did not push it.
You are at 39,000 now. Yes, you're growing. I'm telling you, I feel like you're gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger on here. I really feel like that.
I do too. I'm already. What are you talking about? They all know me. I don't know nobody else, but they all know me. What does that tell you?
That's how you know you're doing it. When they all start talking crap about you and being all threatened by you, that's how you know you're making it on.
And you know, I'm the only one. I'm the only one who doesn't talk about anybody else because I don't have time.
I know.
But they say shit about me. They say shit about me all the time.
No, it's so funny though because they just look really stupid.
Yeah, it's true. I just ignore it. I don't care. I don't care what they say about me
Uh,
because I know none of it's
but I'm
true.
gonna have your back no matter what.
Robin, I
And if I feel
appreciate
like you need to know something, I'm gonna tell you.
I
And
appreciate that. I
if,
got my
if anyone is listening to this that probably shouldn't be, Mikki does not talk about anybody unless it is brought to her attention.
right.
And anything that she has said about what I'm not even naming any names is because I told her. I told her what I saw, what I witnessed, and I'll tell her again all day long, every day. So it wasn't her just coming up with stuff. It wasn't her just wanting to talk about anybody. It's because I brought it to her attention.
Other people too, not just you.
Okay, well then too, but I'm just talking about me.
And I just don't talk about anybody on here because I want to be professional. I want people to feel comfortable with me. And if you sit here and complain about other people, how is that going to make the audience feel?
Yeah, but you don't talk about anybody. I've never heard you talk about anyone unless it was brought up to you.
Exactly.
Unless it was something someone told you. That's the only time you speak about any of it. So
I can help her, Trigger. I can help her, I promise. Tell her to message me on here or come on my TikTok. Psychic_medium_Mikki, Mikki. Tell her she can reach me on my TikTok as well. I can help her definitely. I know I can. I can help anybody.
You can. She's amazing. She is.
Jeremy wants you to know something. He says, I want to thank you for all the years you gave me because they were amazing. The years you gave me were amazing, and I can't thank you enough. He says, I just want you to know that. He says, and I do still. And I love you. Love him. And I love you. He says, I love you very much.
Tell him, or when I do pass away one day, I want you to be waiting for me. I want you to be the one to come and
he will
get me.
You don't even have to worry about it. He will. I promise you, he will.
Because I'm so mad at Ronald. I don't think I would want to see him.
Listen, you have to.
And I love him. I do love him, and I try to connect with him because I'm just so heartbroken, and I just want an apology. Like, you can tell me you love me on the Transcend app. You can say, you can respond to me telling you something, but you can't say I'm sorry. You can say I love you, but you can't say I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get it. He is sorry, by the way. He told me to tell you that he is sorry. But Jeremy, let me see what else he's telling me. If he's telling me anything else, sweetheart. He wants you to know, darling, that he's okay. He's like, just tell her that I'm okay. Just tell her that I'm okay. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you so very much, he says.
You too. I miss you too. I was with him when I was 15 years old.
I know.
Yep.
Was he in his early 30s?
No, he was 42.
That's right. You told me 42. Wow, 42.
Yeah, he was 42. He was 7 years older than me.
Wow.
But, yeah.
That don't matter.
I met him. When I met him, in his defense, when I met him, I did lie about my age.
I get it. You know? I'm sure you looked older than you were. I'm sure you looked older than you were.
He was a great guy. He really was. Yeah, he had his flaws, but everyone has flaws, and I do miss him so much, especially still living in the town that, we grew up in. I felt
that you said he was drinking, correct? He was drinking?
Yes, he was he was an alcoholic. There's just no other way to put it. He was an alcoholic. Yes, he was. Absolutely was.
It was just his time to go. It's just his time to go.
Yeah. But he just, out of the blue, he started to get sick. He swole up very much, to the point where I said, you need to go to the hospital right now. Something's not right about this. Look, you're swelling up, like everything. He went to the hospital, They admitted him almost instantly, and then 2 days later, he was gone.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Everything was shutting down. You know that, right? Everything was shutting down on him.
Yeah, it was.
That's
it
what
was.
happened.
It was acute kidney failure and I believe acute liver failure as well. Like everything was shutting down.
I think he had cirrhosis. I think
Everything.
he had cirrhosis of the liver as well. I was feeling cirrhosis too.
Yeah, you know, I don't. His mom didn't really like me. She's never ever liked me since I was first met him. But she, she never liked any girl that came into his life. So I didn't take it personal.
Don't take it personal. That's just how she is.
She wouldn't even let me have any of his ashes.
I'm sorry. It is what it is. He says it is what it is. But we have all those years together. That's all that mattered to him.
Yeah, I still have a bunch of his stuff too, so I do. Which means the world to me.
Listen, Robin, I do hope you got what you needed out of this reading, my love. And Miranda wants to pray. Miranda's daughter wants to pray. Do you want her to pray for you?
Oh, yes. Please, please, please. I would love that. Thank you, Miranda.
Miranda, you need to invite yourself on here, darling. But I hope listen, I'm glad this was a free reading for you. I hope you got what you needed out of it, darling.
This was wonderful. No, I mean, I'm not even just saying this. I feel a lot better.
I think you do too.
I don't talk about it a lot with anybody.
I know, and it helps to vent and talk.
Yeah,
Hi, Autumn.
Then, hearing from Jeremy,
yeah,
I think that really needed to happen.
And that's why he says, "I'm so sorry." He just said, "Please tell her how sorry I am." But
okay, we're good now.
Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Say hi, Autumn. Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Autumn. Hi. Are you gonna do a prayer for me? Yes. Oh, thank you so much. Are you ready?
Ready.
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 Okay. Bow your head and close your eyes. Okay. Heavenly Father, come to pray together by blessing. Please do we have a good day and that is next that you just pray over her right now. You're the space of the people that see us, just keep them safe and that is next that don't keep her safe and keep her encouraged and make sure you keep driving her and that is next that you just keep comforting her and I just ask that you just keep driving her. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much. That was beautiful. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Autumn. Thank you, Autumn.
That was so special. Thank you. That was amazing.
Bye, darling. Come back again. Bye,
right.
Bye, Miranda.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, darling. Thank you so much.
That was amazing.
I know. She's so cute. She's so cute.
Wow. That's a great kid.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. I could tell she's a gorgeous kid. Well, listen, Robin, this will be on my YT page for you, okay? So it'll have your name in the title, okay?
Okay, well, thank you so much. I'm so glad I finally got to talk to you.
Yes,
and I love you. And
I love you too.